Hey guys, this is EJ Holland with On3 and the Wolverine, and I am here with On300 wide receiver Cameron Miller out of Winslow Township in New Jersey. Now, Cam, you are listed as a corner, but all the schools recruiting you want you at wide receiver. Just tell me a little bit about how that kind of happened, how you ended up, being listed as a corner and obviously being recruited as a wide receiver.
Yeah, so when I had got my first offer, it was for cornerback, and like after that, like everything has just been labeled as cornerback. But I always had got wide receiver for either being an athlete or a wide receiver, but everything was always listed as cornerback. So we just ran with it, honestly.
Why wide receiver? Because you are a really good DB as well. I know you start both ways. Obviously, I saw you play this past season. So why'd you decide to focus on the offensive side of the ball?
I have more of a passion for offensive side. I love wide receiver. Love when the ball is in my hands and creating space and doing things with the ball. Same thing with DB. I love hitting guys and making plays for my team as well. But I just I'm stronger with wide receiver.
Obviously, Michigan is recruiting you as a wide receiver. Ron Bellamy has made you a top priority. Michigan just made your top schools list. Why were they included?
Like I said, I love Michigan. I love what they're doing with the program. I love the coaches. I have built a connection with Coach Bellamy, and me and that guy, we're getting tight. So, I love what they're doing. The development standpoint on the guys that's there and the guys that are leaving there. Development and yeah, that's why.
Coach Bellamy obviously stopped by your school. You've gotten to know him over the phone as well. What's just really appealing about his personality? What makes him a strong recruiter?
Great guy. He, fun to talk to, fun to be around. Very honest dude, and he knows his stuff. So when we're talking about football, he put me on game and telling me about things that I should know. So it's very cool and very nice whenever we having a conversation.
Coach Bellamy's kind of a unique coach in the sense that he played wide receiver at Michigan, played wide receiver in the league as well for a bit. How much does that appeal to you, knowing that your position coach actually played your position at the school he's recruiting you for?
Because he actually did it. Some coaches haven't played football, but he actually, went out there and played football and put in the same exact pain that I'm putting in now. So he knows, he knows what he's talking about, and he actually experienced and he's been through it.
We talked a little bit off camera about your fit into Michigan's system, and you kind of likened yourself to Roman Wilson. Just talk a little bit more about that comparison and why you see similarities in your game with his.
That guy can do it all. I feel like I can do the same. We're around the same height, same exact weight, and I like the way they're using him, and that's a perfect fit for me as well.
We talked a little bit about the Grant Newsome Jersey connection. Obviously, he played his high school ball out here. He also visited you during the contact period. How much does it help to have a Jersey guy also involved in your recruitment?
Great. He's from the area, of course. So, it's great having a Jersey guy recruit us as well. For him to just be around and stuff like that. It's showing us a lot. He's from Jersey and he's out there developing guys as well, and it's just you feel comfortable.
A lot has changed since you visited Michigan last year, including the head coach, Sharon Moore, taking over for Jim Harbaugh. What are your thoughts on Michigan promoting more, and how do you see the program, continuing? Do you see the program continuing to have success now that Moore is the head coach?
Definitely. I don't think any steps will be taken back. He's a great guy. We see him step up to the plate when Coach Harbaugh was out for a little bit, and nothing really changed. Those guys were still rolling, still, winning games and stuff like that. So I definitely don't see any change, and I believe that he's going to put the program in the right spot.
So like I said, there's been so many moving parts this offseason, but Michigan's still only a month removed from winning the Natty. How impressed were you with their run to the national championship?
I was impressed. We haven't won it. Once they beat Alabama, man, I knew it was over with. So I'm definitely, I was impressed, and I like what those guys doing, and they play good football for sure.
When it comes down to making your decision, what are going to be those big factors for you?
Definitely a family feel, development, like I said before, and just being with great guys, and just knowing that I'm gonna be getting better and being pushed every single day.
One last question for you is, kind of talk a little bit about yourself away from the field. What should fans know about you?
I laugh, I play around, stuff like that. Very fun person to be around. You know, never a dull moment. And yeah,
Thanks, Cam.
sir.